Hello and welcome to another video for The Sims. Yeah, for some reason we're playing The Sims today, The Sims 4, mostly because I've been made aware that there's a few crossover items added, or at least reference items added to The Sims 4 in a number of packs and things and bits and pieces, so I thought, let's try out this game, which I haven't played in a very long time. I've purchased the werewolf pack, which apparently has the majority of these items inside of it. I thought it would be a really cool idea just to look at these items. So we've created a really basic sim here. And yeah, this is the plot that you get at the start of a werewolf thing. So let's go into the build mode and have a look at this. I was actually amazed that this even was a thing when I read about it. So if we go to the furniture and we filter items, and we can filter by the game packs themselves. So let's just click on the werewolves one to begin with. And if we go to the bottom, right, so the first item we're going to look at is this. Let's just plop this down first so you can see what this looks like. This is the 7th Confectioner's Calamity Firewood Rack. Yeah. It says, excerpt from a speech of the final meeting of the Convocation of Marshmallows by President Y. Elopeep. It says, my fellow gentle mallows, we face yet another calamity on our horizon. For alas, the giant devourers are undoubtedly begin consuming us by the dozen. Why, you might ask? Is it the work of... It is the work of this hunk of stylish metal perfect for holding logs, just the right size for fires. Think of the charring blazes they'll continue to conjure for us, the shards of firelight glimmering across their ghastly, hungry smiles, the senseless barbarity of it all. And here we remain sundered by this metal yoke. Because of it, no longer shall we fly as carefree confections. No, henceforth we shall walk. Now, I don't need to tell you that is basically just Endwalker, right? It's, yeah, they had a lot of fun. The people who work on the writing team and like designing items and writing the stuff that goes with the items had a lot of fun, and it's clear to me that a great number of the people working on The Sims 4 seem to be playing Final Fantasy XIV, so that's pretty amazing, isn't it? The other item, we don't even have to scroll far, is actually the racked teak great shelves. Yeah, so let's put these down. Let's have a look at what these look like. So they're just bookshelves, right? Really nice looking teak bookshelves. The racked teak great shelves. Perfect for the warriors of right among us, with a penchant for collecting one too many written works and curious, I think they're supposed to be curios, from their adventures. These shelves come in a variety of colors for any preferred glamour. One brings shadow, one brings light. Some are even two-toned. Having one of these in your house will have you riding home, literally how it's spelt there in caps with all those O's, as soon as possible just to see it again. Could you be any more on the nose than this? Probably. So with that in mind, there are other items that we can have a look at that are even more references to 14. So let's go and have a look, shall we? All right, so whilst Meoni's reading a good book, let's look at a couple of other items. So in particular, from a different piece of content, which was the more recent, I think it's one of the recent expansions, Growing Together. There's a bunch of items in here that have also got references. The first of which is the Way to Play playmat, which is obviously for kiddies. Let's plop this down in the snow, why not? It's never too cold, right? Never too cold. The Way to Play playmat is Playing Way's newest addition to its Tons of Smiles collection, guaranteed to make any tiny bun smile a ton. With its flexible framework, engaging bauble array, and adorable animal themes, this playmat will have your baby over the moon with excitement. Trust us when we say, any way to play on Playing Way's Play to Play playmat is a great way to play on any day. Wow, that is definitely a sentence that I didn't think I'd be saying today. But obviously we've got the name of, obviously, a Laporit there, like playing way. We've got tons of smiles, so a reference to Smileton, obviously, on the moon. We've got the moon reference, and buns, right? Obviously, Laporits. So that one's a little bit more subtle, I think, than the Raktika Great Wood Shelf thingy. I can't even remember what the item's name is now. Raktika Great Shelf, I don't know. The other item, I'm not sure if we can show without having a child in the video game, is this, the Look What I Drew display. Now, it's not what the actual display write-up says. It says when you have a budding artist, it's not uncommon to run out of space to show off their drawings. This board is here to help display everything created by the next famous artist among us. However, it's what's going to be on this. So now, apparently, there are a number of references to both Shadowbringers and Endwalker on this item. And I think you can already see one of them as we've placed this down right now. I wonder what this particular bird is. And if that isn't enough, let's pop another... is it... Do I have to, like, rotate these? There we go. That's how we rotate. So as you can see, it's got two sides. This side, a little bit more on the nose. I wonder who this character is. Could that possibly be Hyphlodeus? Certainly looks like that. And we've also got some bluebirds. But I think... does it change every time you place one down? Oh, I see, that's how you change it. So you change the actual color of the item and that changes what's on it. I didn't know that. I feel like such an idiot. Let's try the other one then. So what else have we got? We've got just fishes on this. Anything on the back? Don't see any references there. Okay, all right. Let's see. The next swatch. This one. What is that? A shark with legs. That is fantastic. There it is. So I think most people can kind of get some of this reference right here. I wonder who this could be. Exploring the cosmos in bird form. Yeah, it's a little bit on the nose, isn't it? It's pretty fantastic. I love this. I think they've done a really good job. And I'm sure there's probably lots of other references that even I can't find. Just unbelievable. We've run out of funds showing these off. And now, there we go. You can be even more depressed about Endwalker's storyline by playing The Sims 4. You just can't escape. I think it's really cool that they obviously have fans on the writing team and, you know, the people who make these items for The Sims 4 officially. And I just like to see games, like, not necessarily collaborate with each other, but acknowledge each other's existence. And I think it's a really comfortable and healthy environment. It reminds me of, you know, much earlier days in game development that you would see in the 90s where references would be here and there, you know, aplenty. But in a world where people are afraid of referencing things in case they're, you know, infringing on copyright and things, it's refreshing to see. And it's a really cool thing. So the two expansions that I've seen stuff in is the Growing Together expansion and the pack for the werewolf pack. So if you want to go see these items yourself, you can if you own The Sims 4. I haven't played this game in an absolute ice age. I think it's been far too long. I might have to play a little bit more of it. It is a great game, and it seems to be running a lot better on my PC than when it first came out, which is not really a surprise. Anyway, let me know below what references you've seen. Have you seen any more than these that we've seen here? I'm sure there are plenty more in the game, and I can't wait to see what else they add. Much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.